The second time is always who knows. It's always who knows. The first time I saw this dude, PS in Juliet. Weird experience because I was blown away. Bring my hands up. Blown away by what he did, but mostly because he did it. It was like I said in the video, it was very much like being at a festival and having a DJ spinning, except for it wasn't a DJ, it was a beatboxer. But now I know he can do that. So now the ooh factors not gonna be there. Well, let's find out though. 317. Let's go, guy.
Fala aí galera, my name is PSN, I'm from Brazil, and this is my wildcard for the GBB 2021 World League Solo Loopstation.
So I think the beginning makes sense, right? He had a high pitch and then he went like an octave or two lower, and then he changed the upper pitch. So everything he changed with the upper pitch becomes like a harmony with the bottom pitch. The bottom pitch now becomes a pedal tone. What's a pedal tone, son? A pedal tone is a note that stays present while things change around it. An ostinato, which is not what we hear yet, an ostinato is a repeating set of notes, but a pedal tone is just one note. So now the bottom pitch has become the pedal tone. Oh, then it'll wop, 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 wop. He's changed the texture on a little bit. The same note is still repeating, but each time it repeats it has a little different texture, but it's still the same note. So that's a cool way to make things interesting without making your music, making your harmony more complex. Dong. Hey. Da 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 do, da da do. Is that flat 6 to 5 to 1? Da 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 da. Am I right? Da 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 da. Where's he at? Da, 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 da. Am I right? Is that A flat? I think that's right. Feels right, Cat. What do you think? Thanks for fucking contributing. Oh, that would be then, if I'm right, then that's flat 6 to 5 to 4 to 5 and down. Da da up. That drop is sick each time. That is far away the best part so far. What? Back up. Those are arpeggiated fragments, and melodic fragments moved up and down a half step. I can't tell if he's using just like a regular old. I should actually break out the 505 that I've had for a month. and see how it does it. It feels like it's modulated in key. I don't know if that's on the 505. I guess it could just be regular shifting. What's the difference? Regular shifting is you just tell the machine how far to move everything up or down, and everything gets moved by that same amount. If you have a smart shifter where you put in scales or keys, modes, whatever, then it doesn't move everything the same distance. It moves them distances based on the scale you assign it. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's real nice, man. That's real nice. So we had that thing that was the bass, and then his texture went higher, and then boom, he added another bass underneath. And well, I guess he's got 17 seconds left. I'll tell you after that. Maybe less than 17. Yeah, really similar response to the last one, but now I got a little more to go on. He's really crafting this very much like an actual band type setting, like EDM thing. But when I say band type setting, as far as the chords, the arpeggios are of course just single notes of chords played one at a time. So chords and arpeggios go hand in hand, kind of the same thing. But then taking a bass line, had the bass line moving up and down, which is just a bass line like from an actual song, not relying on arpeggiation. I'll tell you, man, I think he's brilliant. I think he's absolutely brilliant what he's doing, and I don't know what actually is going on in his personal life, but what I would say is really brilliant about this is he has made it very possible for him to break out of the beatbox game. For all I know, he's already doing clubs and stuff and is immensely successful. I don't know. But a lot of really talented beatboxers are talented at crafting with beatbox, and it's kind of from a beatboxer to a beatboxer. But he's crafted it in a way where beatboxers can love what he's doing because they appreciate how hard it is to do it. But he's also made it where he could perform in front of people who don't give a fuck about beatbox. That's brilliant. He's managing to tag two audiences by doing the same thing. The only thing I would say is it might be quite a challenge to do like an hour and a half where you're having to make so many sounds on the fly. But I don't doubt he could do it. I 100% believe he could do it. And also things happen when you attempt to scale up. So I have no idea if he's playing big shows or not playing big. I have no clue. But I do have a lot of experience with taking something that's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and scaling it up to 15, 30 minutes to an hour and a half. And it's not about whether or not things break. Things do break. I don't mean your equipment. I mean your mind or your execution. But what happens when you scale up, you figure out the things that have to go. It forces you to become more economical in the usage of your mind and your body. And you will find it when you scale up. It's just always true. You will find it, right? Like if you practice an hour a day and all of a sudden you go to 10 hours a day, you will find out there's things you can't do for 10 hours. And it will naturally shift your behavior. Same thing if you're playing live and you go from doing 15 minutes to an hour. Things have to change. It's just a different game. I'm very excited for this dude. And I'm also really happy there's not a bunch of other beatboxers that I hear like this, because I think if I think I might have said something like this in the other video, is I think if there were 10 other dudes doing this, I don't think I'd be blown away. I'd be like, oh, this is what people do. So, hey, being early means something. Or, this is fucked up, being the early person that people find out about, even though you're not first, is also super important. Like, maybe there really are 30 beatboxers out there doing exactly this, but they have not popped up in the comments, in the recommendations, or in the reactions. So to me, he is the first guy. Is he actually the first? That seems weird. I wouldn't think he is the first, but he's the first one to me, and that's what counts. That's what counts. It's that thing where when you show someone something dope that you think is like, this is the coolest first thing I've ever seen, they go, I got this video from 5 years ago, you should check out. You're like, I don't care. I'm excited because it's new. Did you have a video from 5 years ago that says the same thing? Keep it. Anyways, it is what it is. Right, Cat? Tell him. Tell him. You're not gonna tell him. When the cameras aren't on, she be all like, meow, 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 meow. Man, as soon as the camera comes on, she's like, I'm just gonna sit here and stare you down. What? What?